I was talking to this friend of mine who lives in New York. I haven't talked to in a long time. We're catching up. And he recently had a baby. And I said, what's going on? He said, yeah, and how are your brothers? Oh, they're great. I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, he said, yeah, we're supposed to go on a weekend golf trip this weekend. I guess he and his brothers just like once a year they take an annual golf trip to Hilton Head or something. And he said, but I can't go. I said, oh, that's too bad, because I know you used to go all the time. He said, yeah, I can't go. I said, how come? He said, Jim, I'll be honest with you, because his baby is, I think, about 2 months old, 3 months old. He said, I just can't not be away from my daughter for that long.
What?
I said, what are you talking about? He said, it's really weird, but I cannot be away from my child for, like, when I'm done with my work. I don't go out at night. I don't go out for a drink with the guys. I don't go watch football games. I don't go anywhere because something has come over me where I cannot be away from this child any longer than is absolutely necessary.
I know guys like this.
And
I don't know anybody like that.
And, well, I do.
You know
because,
me.
Let me tell you what happened. We were in New Orleans a few months ago. Rich and Todd, we went down to DJ camp. And, we were out doing a lot of stuff in New Orleans at night and, having fun. And we met a lot of friends down there. But, Todd was not there for a lot of it. I mean, he didn't come out with us at night, and he wasn't hanging out at dinner with us. And it's like, what's going on? You okay? Because sometimes I wouldn't see him at the sessions. And he said he's just, was really kind of depressed because he was away from his child. What?
You should have seen the hotel room.
Is that an accurate? I
had literally, it's kind of, I had about 10 pictures of Mia with me to look at.
But no, you don't understand. He's playing this down. I walk in and laying all over my bed and on the floor are pictures of Mia. So he made it so every place he turned his head, he would see a picture of Mia.
So you developed all these photos, brought these big enlargements, and you had pictures
Actually, I printed them off the computer, but I just had to take her with me.
And I'm telling you, and am I wrong? But when you're, you usually go home around 1 o'clock or so. I mean, you beeline to, you cannot be away from that child unless it is absolutely mandatory. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that after a long, difficult, tiring, whatever day, and I want to go home before Mia, I'd go home and sleep.
Right.
Now it's like a new day starts when I get home because she's there. And I mean, just 2 days ago, I got home, she was taking a nap, Carol was gone, and it was about...
Carol was gone, the baby was just there taking a nap?
Yeah, she just left her at home.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, we time her naps so that there's about a half-hour window where the baby's asleep.
That's nice,
and
Todd.
she's just by herself.
She's unattended?
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was like, come on, guys.
Well, I mean, he said Carol's gone, the baby's taking a nap.
Yeah,
but I knew that the baby, Mia would be up in about 15 minutes, and I actually I said to myself, I'm about to go just see the most amazing thing that you could ever see. I'm about to go hold my daughter. And, I mean, that's this morning.
And that's great.
And when did this start? No, seriously, when did this start? How long after Mia was born?
It started when Mia was born.
Immediately.
And I understand that. But, and it's my friend who had to cancel a weekend trip with his brothers.
I didn't want to go to Jackass.
He could not. Right. Todd didn't even want to go to a movie
What
premiere.
is this called? This has to have a name.
Well, Todd, you were like that before Mia.
No,
you never came out.
It's over the top, though. It's got to have some sort of
some kind of separation
anxiety. Maybe that's
it. But I think honestly that I am just incredibly blessed to have this love for my child. I really honestly think that a lot of men don't have the close connection that the mom has.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about, because I think all fathers feel that way. I mean, I'm sure Barnes feels that way. I think every father feels that way. There is somewhere, though, a leap, you would agree, from feeling that way to the point where the rest, everything outside of work,
well, your tunnel
you can't
vision.
function.
Yeah, and Todd, how old is Mia now?
She's year and a half.
Yeah, it's like this isn't something fresh. Like you just got her. I mean, she was
Right.
just born. You got to be there. It's a year and a half
it's
later.
like your new computer game where you just got to.
I know what you're talking about. When you're going home, it's almost like fresh slate. Can't wait. I mean, I'm excited to see Maddie, but man, when I look at my watch, go, I got to take a nap. I can separate and go, okay, I've got to sleep now, and then I get back up and I'm fired up to see her again. But I can go to Nebraska for a football game. Or go to and not be just freaked out about it.
And not only that, but let's be honest. I mean, you've never seen Barnes at more gigs than the first few months when he's doing. He was showing up doing charity gigs, and he was
Downtown
going to
Rock.
Habitat for Humanity. I'm building houses for the homeless.
Every excuse in the book.
Got it.
And,
We got that email.
'cause that
He
was
was
culture
offering
shock.
to do favors for people.
Yeah, what do you
Anybody needed
need?
chores
Can I
done.
come over to your house? Can I give you a ride to the airport?
And, the guy who works down the hall who just had the baby, and he's been telling me, man,
He's freaked out.
he is not liking it at all. Baby's how old is?
Like maybe a
5
month.
weeks, 6 weeks.
5 weeks. Every day the baby's screaming. He said to me, dude, you don't want any part of this life.
I
You want
actually-
no part of this life.
I
It is
actually
not
gave
fun.
him. He said that to me too, and I gave him this video. And these videos for
You
infants,
gave me one too.
they are the most.
You're a pimp with that
tricked
video.
out- Well, it saved us.
What's
I mean,
it called? It's got Bach or
It's
Beethoven music.
baby's first video, and it's just black and white images that are real simple, spinning around in circles, and it's got tripped out music. And
Wow, the
it's
one you gave
something-
me had some porn on it.
Yeah. Oh, did it really? The thing is, I mean, I would have made it back. When I was smoking pot, I probably would have understood it better. But you stick a baby in front of it, and they're just amazed. And Bert told me today, he said. He thanked me for the video. He calls it baby crack.
Yeah.
But he said thanks because last night was the first time they sat down and put him in front of that video, and all three of them sat there, and he didn't cry. So, but I mean, my whole attitude is all out. This
Yeah,
is
but
my
how can-
child, and I
Well, what
am
about?
all
Let me
out.
ask you this: what about what about going out though, just with your wife for a nice evening,
We do that once a week. Saturday nights we
date night?
date night.
Do you-
But and we do have a good time, although it's in the back of our heads, both of us.
Let me try
See,
to
that's
draw
kind of
a-
unhealthy, though.
Yeah, let me try to draw a very unprofessional line here. Unprofessional meaning I'm not a
Okay.
Me,
try to
really?
draw
You don't
one.
have a
You're
child.
I'm not a professional in this. But
Really?
let me try to draw some amateur
Okay, Jimmy.
psychological line here. You have an addictive personality.
Oh, absolutely. I'm an addict.
You're an addict. I mean, you
Yeah.
are. You're an AA and all that stuff. Do you think that this baby plays into that? That you
Dude, you
have
know
an
what?
addiction to seeing this baby?
If that's the case, I'll be happy to be completely addicted to my daughter.
I'm
I
surprised
know.
you haven't had more than with your addiction to
right.
this.
More what?
Popped out some more kids.
Well, we'd like to, but can't afford it.
And it's which
It's
is
not cheap.
Which unfortunately doesn't stop a lot of people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I knew some kids in like middle school and high school whose parents had these addictive personalities. They were called nerds. They would go with them everywhere, drop them off at school. You got to cut it off somewhere. Just
Yeah,
make
I mean,
sure.
I definitely
But
think.
I totally see what Jimmy's saying because, some people that are former addicts, whether it's drugs or alcohol, they transfer that into shopping or whatever. And I can totally see what you're talking about.
Is Carol the same way? Your wife?
Yeah, I mean, we're both. I mean, I don't see it so much as an addiction. I mean, I don't hang out with a lot of people before Mia came. I mean, I didn't go
Right.
out a lot before Mia. Carol and I like to stay at home and like to do things just with each other. And we like to, I like to go into the basement and play with my air compressor. And I
who
mean, we
doesn't?
like to, we're homebodies, but I mean, to me, it's my daughter. And I feel like I want to spend every minute I can with her. And there are days when she won't stop crying and I just want to walk out the door and leave it there. But I don't see a negative in it. To
Later
me,
on,
it's
she's
like,
not going to want you around.
Oh, I know that,
that
but
much.
right now, she does, and that's
Right.
I'm her
'Cause
everything.
She's a baby, yeah.
But there's something that I think that's normal. There's something I don't think normal about like the other night, Jackass. Like not being able to go to a 2-hour movie because
And forget about it for 2 hours.
That's
Well, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to say
every
not
night-
normal, but there's something interesting to me there.
Every night, even going to AA meetings, which are at 8:00. Mia goes to bed about 8:30. Sometimes I don't really want to go to a meeting because I want to put her to bed.